the July 21st meeting to order. We're going to go through the agenda in the order in which it appears. The first item on the agenda is 865 South Prospect Street, Ward 6, Stephanie Seguino. Proposed commercial kitchen home occupation. Is the applicant here?
Is the applicant for this application online? If so, raise your hand to speak. No hands coming up. You might want to circle back to that one, AJ, later.
Well, let me first ask you a different question. Is anyone here? I will circle back to that one. It is on our consent agenda. No one here is to speak on this. We'll make sure we address it for the end of the meeting. No real. So the next one is 277 Flynn Avenue. This is the application of Kurt Schueler for the proposed subdivision of existing property into 2 lots located at 275, 277 Flynn. Applicant Kurt, this has been marked on our consent agenda item. Is there anyone else here to speak on this application? Hands online?
No hands, AJ.
Kurt, have you seen a copy of the staff report?
I did.
Any questions or concerns?
I don't.
And do you remember have any questions or concerns? No. I move that on ZP 26-133, we adopt the staff's findings and recommendations and approve the application. All in favor? 1 seconds. Favor? Okay. There you go. Appreciate it. Well, what would you say about approving 865 South Prospect Street? It's on a consent agenda and the issues.
865, the only other thing is the fact that the applicant should be here, it says here.
Yeah, well, let's wait then to see if she
The
should.
applicant representative must attend the meeting.
Then we'll wait. Public hearing. First item on our agenda for public hearing is ZP 26-266-56 Woodbury Road. Applicant David Tomlinson. Is Mr. Tomlinson here?
Yes.
Come on up.
We had Evan join us online, AJ.
Hi, Evan.
Yeah.
So this is public hearing, so I'm going to ask you and anyone else who wants to speak on this to raise your right hand. Swear the testimony you're about to give is true and correct under the pains and penalties of perjury.
Yes.
Okay. Before I get to that, Scott, this is your project.
Yep.
And you recommended initial review and continuance to allow opportunity to address outstanding items. Has anything else, have you seen the material that's come in?
So we did get some additional info about the area and it's compliant. Got a better image of the home occupation questionnaire so we can actually read it. So that's good. The only outstanding item is the business of on-site parking only. Not sure best how to crack that. Not typically when we see home occupations with folks coming to the residence, it's done on an appointment basis. And this is not that. So you guys are board and you can decide based on what the applicant has to say.
Okay. So relatively simple application, but just explain to us how you're intending to operate the home occupation,
including the parking lot.
including the
Okay, so I for about 1.5 years, 2 years now, I've had a cottage business selling baked goods. And what I'm wanting to do is set up a tent on my front lawn, 6 by 6, 8 by 8, for mostly local business. That's my goal, is that it's going to be local neighborhood business and people walking, biking, coming by to sell prepackaged goods that I'm making on site. I'm completely compliant with all the food and beverage and all of that. The parking issue, my goal for it, I have a driveway that holds 2 cars and I can easily have that available. And within the marketing of all of this, which is just going to be done by like Facebook front page, front porch forum and that. I can absolutely put in there that parking is limited to 2 spaces. Please walk, please bike, please rollerblade. My other option that I was thinking about is, I'm gonna have my daughter helping, is having a menu, posting the menu online and having a piece of paper so that if someone comes by car, I don't know if there's a difference between stopping and parking.
Very good question.
Stopping
With your hazards on, is that parking?
That's, I guess, my question for you, because what I was thinking I could do is have her run out with a menu, like just a little sheet of paper, and be like, here are the cookies we have. Drive around the block, come on back and tell us what you want, and I'll have her run them out. If stopping is indeed parking, then we can not do that.
You park regularly in the garage, you usually park driveway.
It's a 2-car driveway, the garage is not available for parking. When both of my kids are over, they usually park in front. And we have, there's easily 2 spaces in front that are available.
How many cookies do you, I mean, so 2 things, one. I have time imagining that, you know, you're not gonna get like a line of cars, that you're gonna get one person to pull up, get some cookies.
If I have that problem, I might do a bigger thing.
And so, you know, there is seemingly, you could make a space available to drive.
Absolutely.
You could have a condition that says, anytime you're providing cookies, space for parking has to be available.
Yes.
Could you make a sign that says cookie parking?
Sure.
Something like that?
Something can, yeah, something
People
absolutely.
absolutely do, but I
Yep.
think we did, but there is something else that I do want to flag, and I want to ask Scott this. Scott, if I look at this, 5A says there shall be no exterior evidence of the conduct of the home occupation except for occasional garage, lawn, yard type sales. Up to twice a year and not to exceed 2 days each. As I understand it, sir, you were intending to put a tent up regularly to sell cookies, is that right?
Yes, the goal was attend Saturday, Sunday, 9 to 2. Do that through the summer period, and that's my understanding why I'm here to present.
But that would be different than what's allowed in the ordinance, right?
I think with the tent is there's an exemption in the zoning code for up to 3 months. I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. Right, when there's ambiguity or contradiction, the more favorable goes to the applicant. So this is just seasonal on a weekend. It seems like it fits in that 90-day box.
It's not really a tent sale, but. Okay. I think garage is full, it's not like you can have it by the days.
No, should work.
You do understand the tension there.
I do, I fully understand, yeah.
Home occupations are weird, you think. What falls under it, okay, any other questions from the board? Yes. What are the cookies?
I didn't want to drive
I
anything.
mean, I can't tell how big of a parking problem we have.
It's gonna be,
Is it big
after
cookies?
this meeting, it's gonna be really big. In here, it's not gonna be.
They're good cookies, it's an issue.
You describe the sign that you're gonna have again?
Absolutely.
I'm not actually gonna have a sign on the house or anything. Initially, I was like, oh, I should have a sign. Then I was like, no, I don't think that would be allowed. So I think it's probably going to be just something that's on the tent that says cookies. I'm toying with the idea of applying for a sandwich board to put on North Avenue. I don't know if I would get that because I don't have any property there and I don't know if they would allow it. I also don't know if that would then attract more car traffic. So, and as that I'm trying to be more local, I'm really unsure about that. So no signage other than when I'm out there, probably a sign that'll say cookies, maybe the flavors, what's available that day, and that will come in with me when I go in that night.
As noted in the staff report, if it's in the right of way, sandwich board, that's public works. It
Yeah.
also makes me think Vermont billboard law that you can't have anything off site except for ag. I don't know how or if this would fit into that box. If it's not a site, it's only 2 square feet.
I did not know you couldn't have anything off-site.
You can have a.
temporarily, yeah.
For some things like political signs.
Or you just do it, it's like,
Just do it.
mad, your 9-year-old put a yard sale sign at the end of first half, come on now. Okay, anybody in the audience here to speak on this? No? All right, with that, we'll close the public hearing, we'll deliberate on this tonight.
Okay, is there, like, I know, what's the waiting time usually?
Well, we'll decide on it tonight and, you know, if we approve the permit, I'll sign it tomorrow and
Oh, okay,
that'll be it.
awesome, thank you very much, appreciate it.
Next item on our agenda is 45 Howard Street.
They requested borough HA.
Yep, anyone here to speak on 45 Howard Street? Online?
Doesn't seem like it.
Anybody in the board object to deferral August 4th?
I move to defer.
Second, all those in favor? So deferred.
We have Marina online as well now.
Great.
Yep,
Hi. Next item. Eric Jacobs, Gedoola, after the fact tree cutting. The applicant is seeking approval for the clear cutting of trees from a vacant undeveloped parcel. A warning letter was sent on May 1, 2026. The zoning permit application was submitted on January 10th, 2026. This is ZP 26231, 246 Riverside Avenue. This was continued, I believe, from our last application. Is the applicant here?
they said they would have to join online. That was in one of the.
Scott?
We have a Catherine and we have a Haven and we have Sharon Busher online. If one of you is the applicant's representative, raise your hand, please. Okay, your hand's going up.
All right, well, since this was deferred last time for failing to show up, this is now the second time they failed to show up. I'm gonna make a motion that we adopt staff's findings and recommendations and approve the application. They were instructed to show up, they failed to show up.
You said the wrong word, to approve, deny.
Oh, we adopt staff's findings and recommendations and deny the application as per the staff findings. They were given 2 opportunities to appear. If they did not appear, they're instructed to appear.
Do we need to hear someone to speak?
Anyone here who wanted to speak on it can,
I guess I'd like to speak.
are you sure it's getting a denial? You can show up.
It's getting a denial, meaning is it possible that he can still do his plans on
Well,
that property?
Could reapply, maybe, but there's a prohibitive effect. There could be a prohibitive effect from a denial. It's up to you.
So
I can open a hearing if you'd like.
he would have to reapply, basically.
I can't give legal advice. I can open a hearing if you'd like.
Unless, so
You probably get choice.
So Sharon Busher has her hand up. Yeah.
Same question, Sharon, you sure you want me to open a hearing?
I do want to make a comment about this, so I guess that's your only
Even with
choice,
the
I guess.
proposed, even with a motion to deny?
Yes, because I have a comment about that.
All right, I will open a hearing. Can all those who want to speak on this application raise your right hand? Do you swear the testimony is about to give is true and correct in the pains and penalties of perjury?
I do.
Sharon, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was unmuted. My concern about this is, I'm glad you're denying it, but my concern is the state of the property and how that's going to be rectified. And so I understand that the applicant has not appeared now twice, but that leaves some of the impact in limbo. And some of the residents that were present at the last meeting talked about runoff and problems with, I think it was with Riverwatch. Anyway, so I am really concerned, and I heard what you said. I think it's AJ that's speaking. I'm not sure, because you're all small and I can't tell. But I am concerned that and I'm not putting you in on the spot, but does the city, I guess, I feel like some further action needs to be taken to remedy the impact. That's my point. I appreciate the denial. And my frustration is the continuation of people doing things that I think they know they shouldn't do and then asking for forgiveness. That is one of the worst things that we experience in Burlington and probably in other communities too. But so I feel in limbo with how the impact will be resolved. Thank you.
Back to that, I believe an enforcement action by the city would be appropriate, but I don't think I can order anything beyond denying the application in front of us, given what's currently on our dock in front of us jurisdictionally. Other parties had their hand up. Go ahead, floor is yours.
I am a resident and board member for Woodbury condominiums. So our concern is the slope stability, which I understand your the information that is posted online is available that the owner was required to ensure slope stability and has not provided any plan for that. There is also a geotechnical study that was done previously in 2021 that was submitted. It is not added to the paperwork. That study also questioned the slope stability prior to anything that was done, and obviously that was 6 years ago. So this significant change of the slope requires, according to the geotechnical report, that a new study is done. You can see that building 4, is right at the top of the hill. So if there is slope instability, that building could come down very easily in a heavy rain.
That would be bad, I understand.
So we are just concerned and want to assure that more than just the failure to obtain a permit is part of any approval for any additional work that this site could have done.
I think a denial place them in violation. City's enforcement action probably be shortly forthcoming. Part of that enforcement action would likely entail some stability demand.
Yeah. And the only other thing I'll mention is the information that is now posted online. Apparently they did submit an inventory of the trees that were cut.
Yes.
Which that is not an insignificant number of trees, nor the diameter of the trees that were removed. And I'm not a.
Yeah, they say it's 11 trees over
Yeah.
3-inch diameter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other issue that you may have is there's a lot of sub 3-inch diameter stuff that's also cut.
But I think there was a fairly large number of, wasn't it a? large-
5 trees over 15 inches a day.
Yeah.
Which, hasn't been verified. So
Right.
Have a hearing for it.
Okay.
Do you, I just question, do you disagree with this inventory? Do you question it?
I mean, I don't have anything to prove either way, we don't have photos that we've taken or anything like that to be able to confirm or refute it, unfortunately. It was, it caught everybody by surprise by seeing what was done, relatively quickly. Okay, thank you.
Tell us where you live.
Kristen, I go by Ginger Camp. I am a resident and board member for Watch. I've lived at 115 Hillsborough Drive. I understand that this is a denial and Ed has said most of the things that I was going to say. I did submit a letter immediately after this last board meeting, and I don't see any of the information that I shared in that email uploaded to your agenda items, so my concern is information getting to you folks about this geotechnical report, which Gedoola did have in advance and did not indicate in his application for this correction, I guess.
Who'd you send that to?
W4.
Going to the director probably.
Okay,
Yeah, if you sent it, it should be in the,
We'll do
should be in
that.
the packet and.
I sent it on July 7th as soon as I got home. And copied our board president and my two colleagues here in front of the board.
We don't doubt you. Yeah.
Sure, sorry.
We'll make sure that that
Okay.
gets.
Did I submit it to the right location? I guess is my,
You submitted it to the planning and zoning director of the office.
okay,
Where that ended up on July 7th is always a debatable question.
I understand.
I'm sure Scott or Kurt will go dig that out and make sure it appears in the file. We acknowledge your participation. They will incorporate.
That was all really.
Thank you.
I had to share. Thank you.
Anybody else? All right, that I will close the public hearing on this agenda item. Very keep your decision on it comes on.
Anyone else join?
Yes, did we have anyone else? Thank you for that. Did we have anyone else join on South Prospect Street, Scott?
We have a couple additional people. If you're the applicant for 865 South Prospect Street online, please raise your hand so you can speak. All right, looks like we're striking out on that one too, AJ.
I want to make a motion that we continue that. Just have the applicant here get the whole thing together.
Yep.
Scott, if you would mind, please.
Mhm.
Or Kirk, this is yours. Could you make
Yep.
sure she gets to the August 4th meeting so that her application can be heard?
Will do.
I'll make a motion that we continue 865 South Prospect Street to August 4th, 20. Second. All those in favor? All right. So let us, with that, close the public hearing on the agenda items, and we have an organizational meeting, but let's deliberate on the outstanding items first, and then we'll have organizational meeting. Which is we have to elect a chair and a vice chair. It will not be me. This will be my last meeting.
Chair, Vice Chair, Long Range Planning Commission. Committee, sorry, the orders committee.
Long range planning meeting, who has done that one?
Both of them are ad hoc.
So it will not be me. This is my last meeting. Step down.
Meeting as chair or the board?
I will leave the board. I'll sign these decisions tomorrow. Submit my resignation.
Really? I
Yep.
thought you were gonna hang around a little bit longer as a
No,
chair emeritus.
not gonna hang around.
Huh.
Let you guys have a run. It's been, I started in the 2014 World Cup, and the 2026 World Cup is good enough for me, so
Would you have stayed on if France had won?
maybe, but I'm broken hearted and I can't tolerate this Spanish tick-attack garbage. Free-flowing offense or nothing. So we need to elect a new chair and a vice chair and short range and long range, ordinance committee and then long range planning, so. Who wants to be chair? All right, Caitlin,
I will nominate you.
I will second that nomination. All those in favor? Caitlin is the chair. Who would like to be vice chair? I would like to nominate Evan.
I'll second that.
Evan, what do you think?
I'm okay doing vice chair. Sure,
Okay. All right,
I can step into it.
seconded by Caitlin. All those in favor of Evan as vice chair? All right, great. Who would like to be on the ordinance committee, if anybody?
I'm already on it.
Would you like to remain on?
Yes.
Miles, Ordinance Committee, all those in favor? Approved. Long Range Planning, never meets. Once a year.
We have met. I'd like to stay on it if that's fine by people.
Fine, great. Evan, Long Range, seconded, approved. Anybody, everybody. All right, there it is. Have fun.
All
Alright, cool.
No, I do not.
14
14
years.
years.
something for service? They give you something?
Nope. Don't want it.
So that means we have 2 vacancies now? Well,
Yeah,
do you have anybody in mind that would?
I've made some few suggestions to people.
Okay.
Trying to get
We had
this.
2, I thought. Oh, Kalia.
This says.
Didn't
this-
Chase stepped up to full member, right? Who's the
I
other
thought
vacancy?
Chase has been appointed again.
Yeah,
So I
so we
think.
just have
Well, if you
one.
Look at the agenda, if you look at our agenda.
You're down one.
Okay. Because so on our agenda, I looked at the top right and it said vacant and it said Chase was an alternate. Chase-
He
Remember?
was, well, but I think technically you don't become a full DRB member until our organizational meeting. And so it wouldn't be until today, right?
The Chase is a member.
Yeah.
We can move
But
it. Do we need to nominate him?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't have to decide at home.
Marina, what?
So we're still down a member and down an alternate.
yes.
I remember, I don't know.
Is
Marina, you want to be a member?
Are you an alternate right now?
Me, I'm an alternate.
Do you want to be a member?
Do I need to like reapply? I mean, sure.
I don't
But
think
do I
so.
need to reapply then?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Yeah,
Great, that would be great.
sure.
That'll leave us needing 2
Alternate alternates.
better than needing a full member.
Maybe I'll reapply as an alternate. For a year.
Maybe.
Position
Andy goes
You were
anyway,
so
then.
firm in your decision.
All right, thank you all.